1 hour later.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
A few moments later.
So hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season, but now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us, months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail, but as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And so in Spain, the great game is ready to get going again.
It really is a thinking man's league that's given us some of the best teams, best players and best tactics and philosophies, Peter, in the 21st century. So how could it not be good?
There's the whistle. They all hope for a strong start here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat. But he's far more than that, because he recycles the ball and he's as adept at starting moves off as he is getting on the end of things.
And he does have a reputation for inspirational leadership as well, of course.
Well, it's a reputation that's really well earned. I mean, he does lead by example.
Driving through the middle. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rodrigo. First quarter of an hour gone. Asensio does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. And he's running through. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. And here's Batistuta. And this is Rooney. Rooney! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Looking for the run, and he plays one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goes looking wide. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodrigo, Camavinga, Tchouaméni. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Just as they wanted it, Peter, and yes, you can feel the tension easing all around us now.
Knocks it into space. He's through here. Oh, nice touch. And the finish! Oh, it rattles the bar. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
1 minute added time.
Chouameni. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Just eases him off the ball. Rodrigo. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Great ball, and he's in. Decent chance! That's a good ball out wide. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Foot in. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And that's been drilled in. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Chance, surely! He has done it! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! Cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Asensio cuts out the pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's been slipped through. Asensio kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chouameni spread it left.
2 added minutes.
Tries to play it through. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Opts to play it back. Voila!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season.
Batistuta.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they look as if they mean business, Peter. I was quite keen to look